Alrighty. Good morning. Hello. How are you? Welcome to Beamer's Crafty Corner. I am Beema, better known as Els. And I'm going to get this stuff out of the way here because we're going to be playing the Feud today. Just dumping it all on the floor. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I had to try and get Harry out of the way. He was, well, he was being Harry. Speak of the devil. Good morning, Miss Francis. Hello, Patty Ann. Hi, Candy. All right, let's see here. Let me grab a score sheet. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Like I didn't just have a big fight with you over who was going to sit in this chair, me or you. Could you move? Go on, get down. Get down. Fluffy butt. Get down. Come on. Get your butt down. Go. There's a knee. Get down. Harry. Get down. What am I going to do with you? No, I don't want to pet you right now. Get down. He's such a brat. Get down. 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 Get down. Thank you. I will when I'm ready. When I feel like it, that's when I'll get down. Okay. My notes here. Get rid of this one. Don't need it anymore. Stop it. Stop it. You're a brat, kitty. Brat. Total brat. Oh, so how's everybody doing? How are we doing today? Carla! I'm telling you. This cat, most annoying creature I've ever met. I don't even like cats. He seems to think that, I'm in love with him. Well, we ended up not going to bingo. She woke up yesterday with a light-sensitive migraine. And she wanted to go, and I was like, there's no way in hell I'm taking you anywhere with a migraine. We go to bingo in a casino that's between the two of us. So she drives over, and I drive over, and we meet up at the casino. I'm not going to have her driving. I'm not going to take her into a casino that's full of blinking, flashing lights and noise. She still wanted to go. I was like, no, we could do it another day. We'll do it another day. So I made her stay home. She's not happy with me because I made her stay home. But you know what? I still get to be mom. And as somebody who lives with migraines, I totally understand a migraine. So I was like, nope, we'll do it some other time. You know, she's got 5 kids at her house because she's got her 3, Will's one of Will's anyway, because he's got 3, but one of Will's, and then she has Will's daughter's stepbrother there all the time. Because they don't want to, you know, they don't want Tristan to be left out. And so it's not fair that she goes over there and, you know, like in the summer, she gets memberships to Cowabunga Bay. And so her kids go to Cowabunga Bay every single Sunday in the summer, guaranteed every Sunday. They'll also go other days of the week, but they are guaranteed to go on Sundays. And so it's not fair that Tristan doesn't get to go. So Alex makes sure he has an annual pass as well. And they take him when they go. So he goes over there on the weekends to hang out with Dude and Bug. And then, you know, if she decides to go for whatever, a birthday party, they're just going to take all the kids over to Chuck E. Cheese to play video games or something. She's not going to leave him out. And so, you know, she makes it a point that he gets to go too. So between her 5, my schedule, her work, because she's not working for the post office anymore. She works for Prime. She's a delivery driver for Amazon. You know, and she delivers like 1,000 packages or so a day. By the time she gets home, she's exhausted. She still has to clean her house, cook food for her kids. And then all of her kids are into some kind of extra school curricular type activity. So there's that stuff that has to be handled and organized, you know, and sometimes she has to call me and go, Mom, I need you to pick up this one at 4 and be at a concert for that one at 5. Because we're not going to let the kids not have somebody in the family represent them, you know, when they're doing stuff that's creative and artistic. And then whoever goes, their job is to, as you guys have seen, I think a few times, you know, their job is to basically stream it on Facebook so that everybody in the family can see what's going on. So like even Mikey, who lives in Kansas, can be there when his niece or nephew has a recital. So she tells me she wakes up with this migraine. And she's like, no, Mom, it's fine. I'll meet you over there. I'm like, no, you're not going to freaking meet me over there. I'm not going to show up for that. No. Stay home. Get under a blanket. Turn off the lights. Take your migraine medication. And try to get some sleep. And see if you can get rid of this thing. Because honestly, you're a brat when you've got a migraine. I don't want to be around you. I didn't tell her that. Probably should have. It's hard. It's hard. And, you know, she does it brilliantly. Her kids never see her down. Oh, goody. He's going into the kitty cave. All right, let's do some stuff. Let's do this first. Today is the 15th. We announce these on the 1st and the 15th of every month. This is the Projects of 26 challenge. We are on our 4th challenge of the year. We have one. All right. What is it going to be? Let's see. All right, guys. Your substrate this time is a playing card. Now, if you don't have a deck of playing cards that you can play with, that's fine. Basically, just a 3.5 by 2.5 inch card, so like an ATC size. You're going to use a playing card, and you're going to finger paint. Yes, a finger card that playing card that must include finger painting. Now, this can be watercolor paint. It can be acrylic paint, tempera paint, whatever kind of paint you want. But finger painting on a playing card, that is your challenge for number 4. That's the 4th challenge this year. Let's see. Number 4, playing card, finger paint. All right. That is it. So that is our Projects of 26 challenge. Number 4. Hello, Miss Maggie. Hello, Jennifer. Hi, Christine. Well, there's really no due date. I mean, that's kind of why I post it in the Facebook group and in the community chat here, is so that people can go back and they can do them all if they want. You know, like they decide they're going to join this week, they can go back and do the other ones if they want to. If they don't, you can start here. That's the beauty of this challenge. It's not like complete them all. It's challenging yourself to do stuff that you wouldn't normally do. A lot of us would not finger paint. Now, that's not to say that that's the only kind of painting that you can do on it. Obviously, you know, if you want to gesso the card and put a background on it, you can certainly do that. You can add paper to it. You can add markers to it. You can, whatever, washi tape, whatever you want. But you have to include some kind of finger painting on there in some way. Okay? I will do mine on Wednesday, as I do, you know, every time I pull one. So I will do mine on Wednesday before we get started on our regular book. We're going to go ahead and get started with the feud. I'm going to go ahead and give you the rules, because if I don't, YouTube could get mad at me. So here are the rules. Anyone can play. All answers must be given prior to the stop. Answers after the stop will not be counted. I will give you a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When my finger leaves the screen, and I am watching live on YouTube just like you, I'm opening that right now. So you're going to hear a double of my voice as we get that set up. There we go. So I am now on live. I'm going to go ahead to live chat. There we go. I will hit the stop. When I hit the stop, no answers after that are counted, okay? Answers will be scored based on your ranking. So if it's the first answer on the card, you're going to get 5 points, so on and so forth down the card. Now, if there is more than 5 answers on the card, everything at the bottom is going to be a point. Also, if there's something that's kind of a double, like shirt, dress shirt, or t-shirt, whichever one has the highest shirt point gets it. Okay, each player's their own team. No Googling is allowed. Don't Google this stuff and then come back and tell me you found something else. I don't care. That's what's on my card. Weekly prizes as well as monthly prizes will be awarded in the event of a tie. The tie will be resolved by a number draw. Numbers will be randomly drawn until a winner from the top scores is found. Your number is your place on the leaderboard, and it must hit your number exactly in order for you to win. We don't do any of this closest without going over crap, okay? You must be subscribed to my channel, have no outstanding unpaid orders, provide me with some shipping information. Now, if you have an order that we have an arrangement and I know that you're going to be paying, we're cool, but if we don't have an arrangement and you haven't paid, Game is open to everyone, but only those in the continental U.S. are eligible for prizes. If you live outside of the continental U.S., I will send you a digital as opposed to a physical prize. All right, let's take a look. We got a few other things I want to talk about real quick while we're waiting for everybody to come in. Here we go. If you're not on my Happy Mail list, let me see here. If you're not on my Happy Mail list and you would like to be on my Happy Mail list, let me know. I sent out a whole bunch of Happy Mails in January, but I'm going to be sending them back out probably the end of March. So if you would like to be on the Happy Mail list, just let me know, and I will happily put you on my Happy Mail list. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that everybody that's in here now is on the Happy Mail list. Okay. So we get that out of the way. All right, let's see. All right, so Chris was sending to Tammy, and I believe that Chris had mentioned the other day that she had been unable to get it in the mail and that she was behind, but that she is sending it out. Also, remember that mail right now is very slow because of some storm activity in the Midwest. So let's be patient. Okay, dokie. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we'll do 10 questions. Uh, 10 questions of Family Feud. Remember, this is not so family friendly, so, some of these can be a little risque. And then we'll do a question of urban myth. And the first person who spells out urban myth is going to get a prize. Everybody who spells it out is going to get a prize. But, we're going to start with the first person first. All righty. Fill in the blank. Strip blank. Fill in the blank. Strip blank. Fill in the blank. Strip blank. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All righty. Fill in the blank, strip blank. Number 1 answer, strip tease. Number 2, strip poker. 3 is strip club. 4 is strip mall. And 5 is strip naked or strip search. So let's take a look. Miss Patty Ann. She said strip polka. And that is a 4. Miss Carla also said strip poker. 4. And Miss Francis. Miss Francis said strip club. That's a 3. Tammy. Tammy said strip poker. 4. Maggie. 4. Jennifer. She said strip tease. She gets the nickel. Aren't you supposed to be at church, young lady? Miss Christine. Miss Christine said strip poker, and that gets her 4 as well. We asked 100 women. Name something that for you is an aphrodisiac. 100 women. Name something that for you is an aphrodisiac. What gets your juices flowing, ladies? I think you're a little late for the premarital group, aren't you? I'm just saying. You've been married for how many years now? How many kids? All right, we asked 100 women. Name something that for you is an aphrodisiac. What gets your juices flowing, ladies? In 5, a 4, a 3, 2, 1. I'm just busting your nuts, Jennifer. All right. So, number 1 answer, booze or wine. Number 2, kisses. Number 3, chocolate. Number 4 is oysters. Number 5. Now, this one, I think this one's a little weirdly suspicious. It's massage or music, specifically Neil Diamond. Or your partner doing your chores. Alrighty, Carla, Jennifer, and Mari. Hi, Miss Mari. All got the 3. You know what? Everybody got it. 3. Everybody got chocolate. Careful. I know. Neil Diamond, so they all got to be like ladies our age or older. You know, like in our bracket. Because I would have thought it would have been like music, Luther Vandross. You know, I can think of a few others, but Neil Diamond, yeah. I could see that. There's that joke about that actor, too. What the hell is his name? Oh, I just had it and it went away. Yeah, Barry White. Yeah. Marty Patinkin. You know, there was a joke that if you walked into an old folks' home and you said Marty Patinkin, all the old ladies would like gravitate. Whatever the hell his name is, Patinkin. I don't know what what is his first name? It's not Marty, it's something else. But Patinkin is his last name. Anyway, let's read the next question. Ooh. We asked 100 married women to fill in the blank. Manny Patinkin, that's his name. See, I knew I'd get it eventually. Manny Patinkin. We asked 100 married women to fill in the blank. I would kill my husband if he took me to a strip joint to celebrate blank. We asked 100 married women to fill in the blank. I'd kill my husband if he took me to a strip joint to celebrate blank. Y'all got that one like down, man. All right, ladies, we asked 100 married women to fill in the blank. I would kill my husband if he took me to a strip joint to celebrate blank. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, just refreshing the answers. All righty. Number 1 answer is your anniversary. Number 2 is your birthday. Number 3 is anything. And number 4, some stripper's birthday. So let's go ahead up here to the top. We're going to do the anniversary thing first. So that would be Carla, Francis, and Tammy. Maggie, Mari, Chris. La, 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 la. And Miss Jennifer. And Miss Patty Ann said her birthday. And that's going to get you 4. Next question. Hi, Chris. Name a fruit or vegetable that you might use in the kitchen and the bedroom. I tell you, one of these has got me scratching my head. Name a fruit or vegetable that you might use in the kitchen and the bedroom. Carla had time to get graphics for that one. Name a fruit or vegetable that you might use in the kitchen and the bedroom. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All righty, we're going to go ahead and refresh. Number 1 answer, banana. Number 2, a strawberry. Number 3 is a cucumber. Number 4, this is the one that makes me scratch my head, lemon. And number 5, a carrot or an apple. Lemon. I don't think they were talking about polishing the furniture. Just saying. All right, we're going to go up here to the top. All right. Chris and Christine and Maggie all said strawberries. They're 4. So let's see. All right. Let's see. I don't see anybody said banana. But we have a lot of cucumbers. So, Carla, Tammy, Jennifer. Okay. Patty Ann and Maury and Francis. Wow. Marie, you're fine. There you go. Whipped cream. Although it's a pain in the behind if you get whipped cream in your hair. It is so greasy. So greasy. Nobody's ever late to game day. You get here when you get here. All right. Name something that a wife might fantasize about pushing her husband off of. Name something that a wife might fantasize about pushing her husband off of. Did everybody enjoy their holidays? We don't do that here. I don't. I still wish him a happy Valentine's Day, but it's not my jam. But he took a half day, and since I didn't have to go out with my daughter, we sat here. He went and got me my favorite food, which is actually Hawaiian. It's like a grilled chicken and rice, and it's all on a bed of steamed cabbage. Love it. And then it's very simple food. I love it. It's very simple. And then some pot stickers or dumplings, depending on where you are, with this really great hot, spicy sauce that goes with it. It's not like too much, but he went to the one where they fry the dumplings so that they're nice and crispy. Oh. And he brought all of that home, and he brought himself Burger King, and we sat here and played Wizard for a little bit, and then I had to go get my candy, and he's like, the cops are down there, and I was like, well, I know how to drive around it. Let's go. I got to go get my candy. So we picked up my licorice, and we came back home and played Wizard till like 1:30 in the morning, and then finally went to bed. For us, it was a perfect day. Hubby was sick. Yeah, the macaroni salad here is gross. It's not good. All right, so name something a wife might fantasize about pushing her husband off of in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's take a look. I got to refresh. All right. Number one answer is a cliff or Mount Everest. Very specific there. Number two is the bed. Number three is a bridge. Number four is a diving board or into the pool. And number five is the couch or his high horse. Ooh. All right, go up to the top here. I see Miss Patty Ann, Miss Maggie, and Miss Frances all said that cliff. Mari said the cliff, and so did Christine. Alrighty, and then I have, Chris said a building. You know, we're gonna put that with bridge because as far as I'm concerned, they're kind of, it's construction, so we'll put them in there. So we've got Chris, Tammy, Carla, and Marie. All right, so Chris, Tammy, Carla, Marie, and Jennifer said a cliff. You know that's a lie. You love that man. You love that man. Ridiculous. If you're friends with her on Facebook, you know. Because she's always putting these cute pictures of the two of them together. She loves that man. I like chicken katsu too. My daughter loves it. She was already asleep when you got there. Aww. Yeah, my daughter had a migraine, Chris, so I didn't get to go to bingo. But it's okay. I stayed home with Uber. Yeah, with the Uber. Who, by the way, is still in bed. Oh. I got to tell you guys, we are under a winter storm snow advisory for this coming week, starting tomorrow. Snow could get down as low as 3,000 feet, and I'm on that cusp. So I may get snow. Okay. Name something an actor would hate to fall out of his pocket on the red carpet. Name something that an actor would hate to have fall out of his pocket on the red carpet. $54 yesterday? Well, that's getting warmer. Mike and I have been walking around for the last week in shorts. Name something an actor would hate to fall out of his pockets on the red carpet. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. God, no. No, Marie. I hate cold weather. I do. Mm-mm-mm. Chris, that's horrible. Name something that an actor would hate to have fall out of his pocket on the red carpet. Number one answer here is condoms. Number two is drugs. Number three, wallet, money, or ID. Number four, flask, booze, or cell phone. And number five, a speech script or his keys. So let's refresh. And let's take a look. Mari, Christine, Patty Ann. Mari, Christine, Patty Ann. Marie, Carla, Maggie. Oh. Jennifer and Francis. Okay. Chris S. said a bottle of Viagra. That's going to be drugs. That's 4. A good luck charm from his mistress. Yeah, I don't see that even anywhere I could fit it in. Sorry, honey. All right, name something you keep doing even though you know it's wrong. Name something that you keep doing even though you know it is wrong. I'm just trying to get the camera to focus. It doesn't want to focus today. Please. That number is no, that's a suggestion. I told Michelle she better take her angels and get them in a tag team situation. Like relay angels or something, because I'm driving all the way across country. All right. Name something you keep doing even though you know it is wrong. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is that? 45? Yeah. Yeah, 45. Yeah, I see that. 45. My car won't go that slow. That's idle. All right, name something that you keep doing even though you know it is wrong. Number 1 answer, pigging out. Number 2, smoking. Number 3, lying or speeding. Number 4 is drinking. And number 5 is gossiping. All right, let's go up here. Chris, dating the same guy. I'm sorry, babe, but I'm only going to give you a point for that one because, yeah, we're all guilty of that. Oh. Christine, Tammy, Carla, Jennifer. Mari Francis. Well, everybody, okay, everybody else gets it. Y'all getting 3 for speeding. Excuse me. We asked 100 men, what do you think is the best female fashion trend of all time? We asked 100 men, what do you think is the best female fashion trend of all time? Well, if you're considered downtown and I'm going to come see you, you better run your butt out there and get started before I'll call you when I'm about a block away, and this way you can jump in the car. We asked 100 men, what do you think is the best female fashion trend of all time? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we are refreshing. Number 1 answer, bikini or swimsuit. Number 2, short shorts. Number 3, mini skirt. Number 4 is high heels. And number 5, a thong, yoga pants, sundress, dress, halter top, or bra. You would think that they would hate bras. All right, let's get these bikinis out of the way. I got Carla. I got Chris. I got Christine. Miss Jennifer. All right, let's see. Marie got booty shorts. Those are short shorts. All right, let's see. I got Francis, Patty Ann, and Maggie all in the mini. Mari said halter top. That gets her a point. Tammy said mini. 3. All right, ladies, 2 questions left. Here we go. We asked 100 men, name something you'd rather do than talk. "100 men, name something that you'd rather do than talk." All right, ladies, we asked 100 men to name something that they'd rather do than talk. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All righty, I'm going to refresh. All right, number 1 answer. Get kinky with the dinky. That's what it says. Put it up so you can see. It says get kinky with the dinky. Number 2 is to watch TV or sports. Number 3 is to eat. Number 4 is to make out, play tonsil hockey, kiss, that kind of thing. And the last one here is surf the net, fish, smoke, or exercise. So let's go up to the top. Tammy, Carla, Maggie, Francis. Tammy, Carla, Maggie, Miss Francis, Marie. All right, watch TV is going to be Jennifer. It says watch TV or do sports. So we're going to go. Mari said golf. Christine, Mari, Christine, and Jennifer. I'll get 4. Patty Ann says make out. It's still worth 2. And Chris said, drink beer. I'm going to say that's eating because it's drinking. Same thing. Oh, we've had this one before. This is a fan favorite. Here we go. Ready? Name a kind of car that would be very hard to make love in. Name a kind of car, and they're being very specific about body style here, guys. Name a kind of car that would be very hard to make love in. Okay, like a brand. It's like a brand of car. Let's go with that. It's a brand of car. We're looking for brands, models, like Chevy. So Carla, Christine, and Patty Ann, give me different answers. Okay. Name a kind of car that would be very hard to make love in. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All righty. Stop. Number 1 answer, Volkswagen Beetle. Number 2, a Mini Cooper. Number 3, a smart car. Number 4, a Corvette. And number 5, the Porsche or Fiat. All right, let's go up to the top. Let's see what we got. All right, Miss Francis, Miss Christine, Tammy and Carla and Mari. All right, let's see. Miss Frances, Miss Christine. Let's see. Miss Tammy, Miss Mari, Miss Carla. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Next up, I see a VW. So I've got Jennifer, Maggie, and Patty Ann. Chris said a Mini Cooper, 4. Miss Marie said a Corvette, 2. All righty. Let's go ahead and play one round of Urban Legend, Urban Myth, and let's find out what's going on. Trying to get a letter we don't have a lot of. Oh, let's play a wild card. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a line of garbly-goo. Then I'm going to read this card. You're going to tell me whether it is true or an urban myth. Okay? Oxygen is added to the air of casinos to keep patrons from feeling tired and packing it in. Is that true or is that an urban myth? Oxygen is added to the air of casinos to keep patrons from feeling tired and packing it in. Oxygen is added to the air of casinos to keep patrons from feeling tired and packing it in. True or an urban myth? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put in your line of garbly goo and refresh. It's a myth, guys. Use of oxygen in this manner would be both expensive and criminal. Complimentary drinks, however, by comparison, are both cheap and legal. They do filter the air in casinos pretty rapidly to keep the smoke down in a casino. Like, you almost will, unless you're walking directly next to a smoker, you will not smell smoke in a casino because they filter it out that fast. But it is illegal to pump oxygen into a casino. Oxygen is highly flammable. So it's dangerous, it's illegal, and it's cost prohibitive. They just keep you drunk, and all the lights and everything going on around you 24/7 is designed to keep you from knowing what time it is. Yeah, it's not the same. It's not actually putting oxygen in. It's just filtering the air. They have many, many hundreds of air filters going in those casinos to scrub the air. They have what's actually known as air scrubbers, and they scrub the air and just put clean air back in. And I think it's funny that the one person who got it is the one person who lives in Vegas but does not gamble. Jennifer gets the 5 points on that one. Miss Jennifer, it is a wild card, so you can pick any letter that you want. And that would be any letter because this is your first letter. You have your choice of URBANMYTH. Pick a letter. J. No, you have to pick the letters in urban. Urban myth. URBANMYT or H, not a J, juju boo boo head. All right, an M. Okay. Boo boo head. Look, she's been through a lot in the last 2 weeks, okay? Her lady's exhausted, I'm sure. I have apparently lost the box for the game. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me grab it. Hello. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Okay. All right. Okay, let's add up some scores, shall we? Get my little calculator down in case we need it. All righty. Miss Patty Ann, you have 5, 10, 15, 20, 28, 36, I think. Let's see. Four, 8, 36, 9, 12, 37. All right, Miss Carla, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 34? 34. Miss Francis, 5, 10, 15, 20, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 1, 36. Miss Tammy, 5, 10, 4, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 30. Miss Maggie has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then 4, 8, 3, 6, 9, 42. Miss Jennifer, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 4, 6, 9, 48. Miss Christine, 5, 10, 15, 20, 4, 8, 12, 3, and 6, 1, 39. Miss Mari has 5, 10, 15, 4, 3, 6, 9. Oh. That's 9. 30. Chris, you have 5, 4, 8, 12, 3, 3, 6, 1, 24. And Miss Marie, 5 and 10, 4, 6, and 2, 22. Our winner is Jennifer. Okay, let me go grab a prize. All right, let's see. All right, prize coming back. I'm going to put this in your basket with your stuff. You're getting the Sticko's Dad of the Year package. That's right, it's the world's best dad. Ugh. Where's my pen? Where did I put my pen? That's a pencil. It doesn't help me. Here it is. All right. I'm putting this in here so I know who it belongs to. I'm going to put it in your box with your stuff. Okay. Alrighty. Let's put this in the book. All right, and for anybody who is playing at home, I'm going to try and read these off to the people that are here. Miss Mari, you have a B, a Y, and a T. Tammy, you have an R and a T. Christine, R, B, T. Francis, U, M, T. Marie, you have the whole word myth. Patty Ann, you have U, M, Y, T. Carla has U, R, myth. So you're 3 away. Maggie has a U, a T. Chris has a U, an M, and an H. Estefania has an H. Gypsy has an R, M, Y, T. Arlene has a Y and T. Aurora has a U, and Jennifer has an M. Stop your crying, baby. We know. It's been a really rough week for you. All right. Tomorrow is Monday's Mixed Media Mini Morsel. And then on Wednesday, we're going to have a cascading tag. Then we're going to be back on Thursday for a craft with me. I don't know what it is going to be. We're going to have Friday Night Nuts. I'm hoping to have a guest host. And then, of course, Saturday Mixed Media. So, also our project number 4 for our Projects of 26 challenge is a playing card. If you don't have a playing card, 3.5 by 2.5 is a standard playing card. This could be like a big playing card, a medium-sized playing card, a kid's card. It doesn't have to be a playing card. It could be like a flash card, or like a kid's old maid card or something like that, okay? And finger painting. You must do some kind of finger painting on your project. I will do mine on Wednesday, which will be Wednesday the 18th, when I come on to do to work in our steampunk journal. Okay. Also, as of right now, I'm trying to ask that they be here by the 28th. If you would like me to make a journal for you, I need you to write down on a 3x5 index card or piece of paper what your idea is, what you would like it to be, your theme, basically. So circus, hot air balloons, flowers, whatever. When it gets to me, Hubbard gets the mail. He sees these, he opens them, and he brings me just the papers. I number them and put them in the pile. Then don't put anything on here that tells me who it's from, okay? I don't want to know any of that. Don't put any artsy-fartsy stuff on here. 1 idea per envelope, please. Because if it gets here and it has 3 or 4, I'm only going to pull one of them because I want everybody to have a fair shot, okay? And then when we're ready to start this, I'm going to pick one, and then I'll gather everything and I will make a journal for you. Now, that journal can be in any format that I think is right for that topic. So it could be a tall, skinny journal. It could be a regular build journal. It could be an album journal. It could be a traveler's notebook. It could be a lap book. All right. But once I'm done with it, I'm going to package it up and send it off to you. You get it for free. I'll even cover the shipping for you. You're searching for your dies today. Can y'all just see her now hooking on her whip? She's got her flashlight. She's putting on her Indiana Jones hat. She's going into the deep sub-Sahara over there. She's been looking for them damn dies for a year. All right. Do we have anything else going on? Not really. I am working on the next free video class. I am putting some more projects in. I'm currently posting in April, so I'm trying to get all of those put in there. I'm sending out quarterly quarterly projects have been sent. I just had that one that needs to be finished getting sent. I'm going to put it in the mail tomorrow. Back in the mail tomorrow. Also, I'm working on the next quarterly projects because those are supposed to go out at the end of April. And what else? I think that's everything, guys. Okay. Let me check real quick, honey. Molly. No, I have not, ma'am. I have to do the I have to. I have got to package it up. I'm being lazy, but it's going to get done today. I apologize because I was waiting to hear back about the box for the heat tool, and then you sent me that, and then I kind of got sidetracked. But it's sitting right here next to my desk, and I need to cut your box. Your books. I need to cut your box. I need to cut your dies that I'm cutting for you. Your die cuts. Somewhere, Jennifer, I'd have to pull it out. It's written down somewhere. I have to find it. I've been very scatterbrained the last few days. I do apologize, guys. I don't know. It's just the fibro and menopause all at the same time both cause brain fog, and I'm just like, done. So I'm going to get it done today because everything has to go out tomorrow at the very latest. Hubbard takes it all to the post office for me on Monday because nobody else works on Monday. And so he takes it. And so it all has to be done by Monday. So that's going to do it. Listen, if you're new here and you haven't done so already, hit the button and subscribe. It doesn't hurt you. There's not. But I will tell you this. At some point, I will offend you because I offend everybody. And you want to be here for it. You want to be like, yeah, I was there the day that Els offended me, and this is what she did. Because you want to tell that story. Yes, Monday is a holiday, but post still works, to be honest with you. They don't deliver, but it still works. So, yeah, he takes it over and gives it to the guy at the back door, and he takes all my packages in. Because my son-in-law is the manager there. So What else? Oh, yeah. So if you want to get a copy of my schedule, what I've got going on, what's coming up, free classes, all of that kind of stuff. Nobody asked you. You can do that by going to the community tab here on the YouTube channel or over on my Facebook group, which you can find by going down to the bottom and hitting the cyber stalk link. That's right, where it says description and it clicks more. That is actually an incognito cyber stalking link. You can cyber stalk me like a pro because it gives you all of my social medias and it gives you all of my like Etsy shops, Facebook groups, all that stuff. It's all down there. Just it also gives you some free stuff. You can go down there and click on some of the links that are down there, and it will take you to like my Ko-Fi and my Patreon, which has free digitals. So you go over there and pick those things up. All right, that's it. Until I see you again, I need you to stay hydrated, stay warm, stay well, and I will see you when my channel comes back to life on Wednesday. Until then, love you guys. Bye.